Hey, what is going on, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Quarbit, and I'll be your host today for Europa Universalis 4. Welcome back to episode 37, I believe, of Sons of Carthage and Rome as Tunis, where we've gone ahead and started the Second Great War. If you give it a single day here, you should see Britain should pop in. I'm gonna definitely get off of speed 5, but here we go. The sides have stacked up. They're a little bit against us, however, it does include Portugal, who, they're Portugal. They've been a little bit exiled. That's all we can really say about that. So if we go to the army sizes, Portugal does actually account for 17,000 troops. That will likely not be doing that much, maybe, and I don't know about their, allies, or sorry, their subjects. I don't know if they're gonna do anything either, so there might be an extra 20,000 troops. Total 37,000 might not do anything at all, which would be the best case scenario, obviously. But anyways, let's begin with our little war here, where I'm going to stay a little bit kind of offensive, kind of defensive. It's a little bit of both in a weird little way. I'm going to go ahead and try and, I guess go for Spain first. I guess, because if I need to, then I can, you know, siege down Spain, then peace out. If I really cannot crack through Britain, then I can at least peace out with Spain, which would be great. Unfortunately, this is going to sync up the truces with Britain and Spain, so if there's a way I can fix that later, that would be wonderful. Don't know how I'm going to do that, but I'm going to figure out something, probably, hopefully. We'll see. Okay, we also have the particularists that will rise up at a certain point. Eventually, Palermo, Antioch, Tetuan. It's a whole bunch of different places, honestly. They could literally rise anywhere. They could be like 16 different stacks, depending on how they rise up and where they rise up, stuff like that. Now, this is the entire Spanish army. This is the whole thing, by the way. There was nothing more than this. So, Venice has joined the coalition, right? The coalition will start to rise up again because they see I'm facing an enemy that is at least my size, if not larger. But that's kind of why I've toned down the aggressive expansion recently. There are much fewer nations that can actually join against me. I mean, there's Switzerland eventually, but that truce is still going to go on for a while, a couple of years at least. Let's go for Valencia down here. Let's bring in the fleet, which should not include a galley. I don't know why that's in there. Speaking of the fleet, there it is. Yeah, let's move one of these galleys once they move over. Let's move one to here. Anyways, let's see if I can go and get rid of a Spanish force or something. Just one of them. And with all this mill that I have stored up, I'm just going to try and rush Spain a little bit before Britain brings all their troops back home. Yeah, you see all those little transports? That's because Britain's ferrying all the troops across from when they had that war with the Dutch, which they inevitably almost always seem to half win, half lose by gaining one province and having all of France get sieged. So, France is not going to be looking so hot, even when we do reconquest it, because it's just so much devastation. They get sieged down so often, it's just a shame, really. Massive shame. Let's see if we can... looks like they're all retreating into France, actually. Let's see if we can catch at least one part of a stack along the way. Oh, we can call on Brandenburg. Brilliant. Any allies I will definitely encourage. Yeah, 100%. Come on in here. Could definitely use whatever allies I can have. Okay, let's move into Leon, because they've definitely started to move into France. I have free reign over most of these areas. I'm just going to keep them there, actually. By applying pressure, in theory, you guys are slipping by. I'm going to see if I can catch the second stack on there, because one of you is moving in July 21st. In the 26th of July, you're getting there 30th of July. Can I catch one of the stacks? It looks like Tafilal's going in for the kill, which I'll back them up on. 1st of August, I'm getting there on the 1st of August as well. We will have a disadvantage. I wonder which general we'll be using. I feel like we're going to be using my discipline, which is great, of course. We are getting hit hard with a -2, though. I just need a good roll. That's not a good roll. That's the worst possible roll I could roll. Not the worst possible, but it's equivalent to the worst possible. Oh, we are not hitting good rolls. That's a good roll. That's a fantastic one. That's an okay roll. Not a good roll. But by sheer number, we've somehow just gone ahead and won that anyway. Okay, that's cool. Works for me. Might as well go and just burn down the board real quick as well. Make sure I get these sieges done. The particularists have risen up. It seems only to be in here, which is great. I can maneuver the fleet to take care of that. Make sure they stay here. Until they teleport away eventually, but... when I have to, I can definitely just keep them there. Okay. One of the best cases for if I have to have particularists rise up in the Great War, then, well, at least it's over there. Okay, that's one more province converted. I think I've converted all of my land. We're slowly bringing Catholicism back to Europe. It's taken a long time, though. We'll get most of it, I'd say. More or less, most of it. Okay, that siege is done. I should move to the capital. You guys are actually taking the... No, you're not taking the war goal. You have a singular job. The one job of being near the war goal is to siege the war goal, and you've decided no. Could you please go do that? I'll take care of everything else, just please do the one thing we need you to do. Stack wipe that. Mamluks have joined. Okay, fair enough. Stack wipe on you. 28% on that. Yeah, manpower is going to drain because I built another army. Questionable decision on my part. I'll concede that. Okay, so what's costing us so much? Definitely reinforcements and mercs are the expensive part over here. Let's go to Burgos. Navarra's done. We've almost grabbed every single fort in Iberia. Almost. Once we do, we can just siege down the whole thing. In fact, let me start on that real quick anyway. Okay, I think that's everything on this side. This army will come down here and clean up these areas. I'm actually going to bring you into here, maybe? It's not an inland sea, though, which gives me a lot of anxiety, but it's very few ships. Oh, they've gotten desperate, so they started to actually try and burn down everything there. Oof. Rip. If I could grab Toledo on a 14, I'd be ecstatic, but that's not going to happen. Okay. Go clean up this stack over here. Probably a stack wipe. Maybe a stack wipe. Definitely a stack wipe. Beautiful. And you're still not... Okay, let me get the war goal, because no one seems to want to grab it, except for me, so... How are you guys doing? You haven't moved to Messina yet, which is great. Let me move the ships over here, actually. Though I feel like eventually these guys will just go around enough so that they won't cross, but I can't really guarantee that, so... I'm gonna actually just send 1,000 troops. Let's not commit the entire army. Yeah, because these guys are moving into the board, so I might as well try and stop them. Do that as well. Do this as well. Okay. If Toledo would fall, that'd be great, but nope. Bring everyone into here. Seems like Britain's gone ahead and gotten scared off. There goes that British fleet. That was actually their explorer fleet. What a shame. What a massive shame for those guys. Okay, Toledo's done. You're still moving, which is great. We'll go ahead and split you guys up to siege the countryside up. We're there. Did I do that right? Yeah, 4,000. Okay. Or 4 stacks. 3,000. Just in case we run out of manpower, I don't like to have 1 stacks running around so that they can complete the sieges. We'll do something like that, sure. Now we have a pretty massive army coming over here to kick you off of those hills. I'm gonna see if I can take you by surprise by moving extra quick into there. Don't think I will. I'm sure you're gonna move really fast. Oh, free manpower. I love free manpower. Can I not move into there? Would that not be faster? I feel like it would be. Okay, how are the numbers looking so far? Definitely not in our favor. A lot of it's colonies, though. Let's keep that in mind. A lot of it is definitely colonies. So in theory, we should be fine, and you cannot cross here still, which is great. Oh, is that a good move, Britain? Is that a good move, Britain? Oh, I guess they wouldn't know, would they? They wouldn't realize that it's a bad move. Yeah, until they see the second stack, and then they decide to retreat. Okay. Well, we've done pretty good in Spain so far. Another loan. I guess I could repay 1 singular loan. I guess I could do that. Discontent zone. Oh, Britain, I swear to God. Well, let's go and support rebels in your country. How'd you like that? Get some... It'd be funny to get the French separatists up and going. That would be brilliant. That would be great. I wouldn't even mind spending the money on that. Because once this war is done, if the French separatists rise up, then they're literally doing our job for us. As long as we don't take, what was it, like Paris and Toulouse or something? I don't know where it said that those guys are going to rise up, but as long as we give them enough war exhaustion, then we should be pretty cool. Yeah, Morocco's gone ahead and joined. It's going to be a pretty small coalition, though. Can't do much. Cost of reducing war exhaustion, by the way, is also decreased. Which is wonderful. Okay, now Spain's been sieged. Ooh, you guys landed somewhere unexpected. Okay. I'll have to bring slightly more men down there, I guess. Slightly more. Just a couple. Interesting. Yeah, that definitely sucks a lot. Maybe Tafilalt will finally understand that there's a war gold siege. Looks like that's what they're on their way to do, but there's no way to tell what the AI wants to do. Okay, you're moving to Labour. You're actually locked in, so let me just quickly deal with that while France sieges up for us. We'll bring you into here as well, so we can have a massive front to fight with. Maybe I should have made it like Salé or Tangiers or something. Apparently this is far too out of the way for them to want to take it. Oh well. Oh well. Don't know what happened here. Probably a little bit of a glitch. Where, yeah, it's definitely the glitch. Tafilalt won on the same day that they joined, so the glitch happened, and so they're retreating. It's a really weird glitch. I don't know why that happens a lot. But yeah, Tafilalt's dead. Rip. Stack wiped too? Yep, gone. Rip. Let's see if we can avenge our fallen brethren. And we'll bring you guys back to whatever army has 27. There it is. We'll get there eventually. Looks like you're actually maybe gonna get the war goal. I really don't want to be too optimistic here. I really feel like I should just build up a couple of, what do you call it? A couple of mercs or something. Should also raise additional levies. That'd be a great idea. Yeah, let me build up 3 mercs. I kind of feel like they're not going to go take Ifni. So, just in case. Okay, they can't move. Great. That's exactly what I wanted. God, I hate how, like, I'm taking so much attrition on these fat stacks over here. As long as we siege them before the end of the month, though... Nah, rip. And we wouldn't be losing as much, but that's fine. Okay, we can grab another idea. Not a bad one. Extra Diplo rep is great. I feel like I will take that, actually. And I'll just go into Diplo debt if I need to. 17,000! That's a lot of guys. That's a lot more guys than anyone should expect to land in Africa. Okay, hold on a second here. Why do you have 17,000 guys there? Okay. Guess someone's gonna force march. And go deal with you in Garb. I have to keep an eye on that one. Yeah, let's do something a little less dangerous. We're just gonna sit here in Anjou and siege with 80,000 men standing guard. In theory, that'll work. Also, Milan is my vassal, so I don't need to improve opinion with them. Oh, they actually are gonna go for it. Interesting. Okay, well, let me siege down Agadir then. 30,000 men, okay. Yeah, it's definitely a good idea that I moved everyone down there. God, I hate that so much. I kind of feel like I should fight it. Even if this moves to 47k. I kind of feel like I should. But I won't even be there in time. There's no reason. I won't even get there in time, so there's no purpose. I'm just gonna put these guys back and just stop the particularists from moving. That's probably the best possible course of action, honestly. Yeah, you're gonna do that. I think that that's really gonna work out in your favor, which sucks a lot, actually. I can get out of that, which is great. Okay, that's cool. That's fine. Really don't want to be dealing with that right now. That's 100,000 men. Yeah, that's like a solid third of the entire enemy fighting force. Not really planning to deal with that right now. Not gonna lie. As for Britain itself, yeah, we're nowhere near a white piece, which would be preferable because then I can juggle the truces. White piece Britain. And then take everything from Spain. Yeah, that's the dream. It's definitely the dream right there. So you'll land in 24th of November. I am getting there really quick, though. Like, I'm getting there super fast. War goal's been sieged. Wonderful. Finally, that took so long. Okay. Now all we have to do is keep said war goal, and we should be okay. Let's also take a look at these guys. Make sure nothing too bad happens here. It's preferable that I don't actually fight Britain, and that I can just bring them down and out of the war with a white piece. That's definitely the preferred course of action. You're trying to run away. I don't think so. Get back here. In fact, no, continue to move. You're going to... No, never mind, that's not the fort. Fez is the fort. Who's leaving? 3rd of January, 26th of December, 27th of December. One of these stacks will move, so I'll be good to go. That's a solid multiple day advantage, even though I'm rolling like garbage. That's a pretty good roll, actually. That's a really good roll. Not a great roll, but okay. Glad I caught that, actually. We should stand in Auvergne, or at least near Auvergne. Maybe. Potentially. Okay. Now, because you landed here, and I'm assuming you don't really have a way to go, yeah, we should be able to stack wipe you. Pretty easily. Brilliant, okay. No more of those, please and thank you. I don't want to deal with that anymore. But I will do this, and I'll replace them with new mercs that I just built up here. I do need to bring you to 28, though, right? Yes. So that's 23 plus 4. I'll get you one more guy. Not a fan of that. That's not cool. Can I get my way out of that? I can. Oh, God, yeah. Terrifying just seeing that massive 100,000k. 100,000k, that doesn't make sense at all. Got 100k there. And you're going to Aquitaine. Can I convince you otherwise? I can. Maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I shouldn't convince you otherwise. Oh boy, Spanish separatists. Those will definitely go to Malaga afterwards. So let's go deal with that. How's Britain doing? Still not high, okay, interesting, interesting. I kind of want to have someone in the woods here. They're actually locked in, hold on a second. Yeah, no, we should definitely be fighting this. For an easy stack wipe. Brilliant stuff. Okay, cool. What else can we do here? We'll let them grab that because it's not going to do anything, and then they'll move into Malaga for an easy win. I kind of forgot Brandenburg was actually in here. Completely forgot, not going to lie. And what is Brandenburg doing in here, actually? Because you have troops, I'm assuming. 26,000, they're all down here. Okay, that's a little weird in my opinion. There's no more sieging, no more fighting, there's nothing left to do here. But you do you. In fact, I'd love to have you up here. What ideas did you take? Quantity, okay. This isn't looking so good, actually. In fact, it's looking kind of terrible. You do have the morale, though. That's true, and the discipline. Actually, hold on a second. Yeah, the morale's better than mine, but their discipline's worse because they didn't take anything for discipline. That's just a massive disappointment. Pretty big disappointment, not gonna lie. Are you gonna try and move into here? Yeah, I was about to say, can I interest you in not doing that, though? You seem very interested in doing it. 7th of April. 7th of April, 8th of April. 5th of April. Yeah, okay, you definitely don't want to do that. I have kind of an idea, though. No, 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 come back. I was gonna burn it down. I was gonna scorch it, and then we could get ourselves like a +2 or something, or like a +1 against them. That would be really good, but no, okay, I guess not. Never mind. Guess that's not happening. Just like these guys moving. Apparently that's not happening at all. I'm gonna take some good old attrition. Beautiful. Maybe I'll take attrition? Well, maybe they'll move, I mean? Yeah, okay, there we go. Definitely just gonna stack wipe that 2k. I don't know if anyone's gonna move to, in theory, defend it. Looks like someone might, which sounds really stupid. Yeah, there's nothing you can do here. There's no point in even trying. Actually, they're doing it anyway, because screw it, I guess. Can I even... this is not going to work out for me. Oh, that's not working out for me. Oh, no, that's not working out. I need to wait until both of them can leave, though. Hold on, that's a good roll. That's not a bad roll. That's a wonderful roll. Terrible, terrible roll. That's a good roll. That's done, though. That's definitely enough. Those decent rolls, though, were... Nah, they were enough. We lost, like, 20,000 men. They lost, like, 25,000, I think. Didn't actually check. I probably should have. For some more accurate readings, but... Generally, I'd consider that not terrible, because we had some good rolls. As for Britain itself, they're back down to medium, and if I can get myself a separate piece... Yeah, we're getting there. We're getting really close, actually. And then, if really need be, then I can go and... I'm curious, hold on. That's the timer for today. But let me take a look at... There's Portugal with 30,000 troops. Navy of 18. Total navies. I could definitely beat the Spanish Navy no matter where I am. Well, enough so that It won't really be too much of an issue. I kind of want to take care of that, but they're really close to Aquitaine, actually. Only if I could really quickly move back would that be worth it, but it's just not. It's just not worth trying. So this kind of does prove I could probably beat Britain by myself on my own. Which means the same thing. But yeah, I could probably beat Britain by myself if I'm able to hold my own against Britain and Spain. Probably. It seems likely enough that I could give it a shot later. Wonder if anyone's gonna take the bait here. Yes, they are. Beautiful. At least it looks like it. Just moving these boys. Nope, they're not taking the bait. God damn it. Never mind. Oof, and I really don't want to be losing that manpower right now. Okay, I really wanted them to get a river crossing into woods. Just like the same as the mountains. But I don't think they're gonna go for it until they're at least done sieging something. I want to have these guys in like a state of, you know, at least moving. Once they're done that siege. No, they're not moving. They might come over here though. I could, of course, just funnel my own troops through. That's true. Very true. Oh, peasants. I'm not going to have those rising up today. The burghers can be a little bit more influential. No, they can't, can they? Not really. Because they're already treated like an 89. I could give them up to 99, but then you start to get into that really dangerous territory. But if need be, I could definitely revoke some land. Just like a tiny little bit of land, I could definitely revoke with no issue. Over here's the hills. I might as well just double down on that, make sure no one thinks they're getting away from this. But then this force march. We're already locked in, so I might as well just full commit. We'll extend all loans. Are you going to get there in time? That'd be really unfortunate if you do. Remarkable. They are. They're going to make it there in time. Absolutely remarkable. Now, this is a great battle. This is like a massive, massive, wonderful battle. What do you think you're doing, honestly? Look at those numbers. I'm a fan of those numbers. Okay, now I'm not a fan of those numbers. What happened? Bad rule? Okay. I am a fan of what I'm seeing here. No way they're going to have enough time to reinforce yet another army in here. Yeah, no, they've given up. They've given up that battle. Oh, it's beautiful. It's absolutely wonderful. You love to see it. And if I can go over here and do it again with this 22k, my life is pretty much complete. Spain wants peace. That's a shame. I've just grabbed the advantage real quick, so I don't think I will. I'm getting terrible rolls, though, but they just retreated first possible instance they could. Okay, that's what you like to see. I'm definitely low on manpower, though. Yeah, the manpower's taken a hit, and the Brits are starting to take massive losses. They've actually lost 138,000. Britain alone has lost as many men as my entire alliance. That's gotta hurt. That's not fun. That's not fun for anyone. Let me go and make sure nothing weird happens over here, though. Yeah, we're definitely out of manpower, though. I really want to peace out Britain soon. Can I do that, actually? No, but we're getting really close. A couple of sieges should go a long way towards making that happen, so let me just extend a couple of them. Don't have to deal with you because you're too far away to even reinforce properly. Too far away from home for that to work out for you. And if I keep gaining something, if I keep gaining land, Britain should want to surrender, so long as we press the advantage. So let's stand here, let's do that, let's move into Anjou. Just try and get Britain down enough to low, and then that's an instant peace. Preferably just reconquest a little bit of land, maybe Nemours or something, that would be great. Actually move the cannons into there. Make that siege go faster. I might even burn it down just to make it instant. I try and get like first, second day type siege. What are we at? Level 5? Okay, great. Did I say first, second day? I definitely meant first, second month type siege. But I don't know if that's possible. Because the troops are starting to come in. Come on, 28%. Don't fail me now! Oh, that sucks. Britain's coming in to kill us. Because they see we're on Anjou, which is woods. And they think that they're just going to come and crush us like that. They could. No, hold on. Hold on a second. Let's not give up on our allies. If Brandenburg thinks we can go in and win with their ridiculous morale... Oh, yeah, buddy, there you go. There it is, bud. There you go. Okay, that's some good stuff. You're half of an army. You are a really battered and broken army. And we have more separatists. God, yeah, everything's a mess at this point. We've gone from an organized war to an absolute mess. Britain's at low, though, after losing another war, but I wonder how much further I could press this. I'll keep going until we actually start to have, like, a definitive loss. Well, until it looks like we might have a definitive loss. That's a much better way to put it. Because every day I lose more men, but in theory, I can do more if I keep going. So let's grab Maine real quick. If we could move all the way to Paris, I'm sure that'd be a great time. Let's move you into there, move you into Namur. Oh, whoa. Can you force march out of that? You can't force march out of that. Okay, this would be the time where you definitely want to peace out. I don't think I'm willing to lose this many men. Like a whole... This is a stack wipe, pretty much. Like, this is... There's no way really getting out of that. Unless somehow I can do this. Do this. There might be a way to survive, but is it worth it? He does have 6 maneuver. 20th of July, he gets there in 6 days. I feel like we can hold out long enough. Britain will get a crossing penalty. Yes! Okay, beautiful. Britain doesn't want to fight it. They will try and fight here instead. Let's see if I can... Okay. Oh, okay, we just literally survived a disaster. Or dodged a massive disaster. Survived a bullet, so to speak. Or dodged a bullet. Yeah, okay. My analogies are not working out pretty well, but... You know what I'm trying to say. Milan, that's a terrible... Such a bad decision. I don't get that. I don't get why you would... Yeah, no. Don't do that. That's a stupid idea, so don't. That's half of an army. These guys have lost their artillery, which I've moved over to here. With a very good reason. I could burn this one down too, and I feel like I should. Yeah, there we go. Get that extra chance in there. These two armies together, you can move over here. How much more of Britain can I take down in these fleeting moments at the end of the war? I know I'm starting to really drag on today's episode, but I feel like I should put a conclusion here. Actually, no, it's been a long time, hasn't it? Yeah, it's been long enough. I should probably put a cut in for today. Hopefully you enjoyed the second Great War here. I feel like we did pretty alright, pretty decent. I don't know what's going on over here. I'm just not going to worry about it. But hopefully you enjoyed today's episode. This is Quarbit signing off, and as always, Have a fantastic day. I'd like to give a quick thank you for the following patrons for the month of May. In the $1 tier we have Quiet Guy, Quaggersol, Farron, DLNM, and TFLJ Martis. In the $3 tier we have Ben Greenhagen. In the $5 tier we have Justinian. In the $10 tier Natsuki. And in the $20 tier Chewy Shoot. Thank you guys so much for your pledges, it means a lot to me, and you're really helping to move this channel forward. Again, I cannot possibly thank you enough.